Cleveland is doing what Cleveland does best. And if you're a Browns fan, you already feel that pit in your stomach. Just when it looked like they finally had a direction, just when it seemed like the quarterback carousel might actually slow down, the entire thing starts spinning again. Because reports are now coming out that the front office is pushing to replace Shador Sanders before he even gets a real shot, and the name they're targeting? Malik Willis. Yeah, that Malik Willis. And if you think that sounds chaotic, just wait, because it gets worse. It started with what looked like stability. Myles Garrett publicly backed Shador Sanders as the guy. He didn't hesitate. He said it was Shador's job. He finished the season as the starter. Everyone else? Competing behind him. That felt definitive. That felt like a locker room leader planting the flag. For once, it looked like Cleveland had chosen a path. But then reports explode that Todd Monken is being urged to pursue a $30 million quarterback in free agency. Not as a mentor, not as insurance, as the starter. That means pushing Sanders aside before he even gets a fair runway. And just like that, the stability vanished. But here's where it really takes a turn. The quarterback they're reportedly considering isn't a proven franchise star. It's Malik Willis, a backup in Green Bay who spent the last 2 seasons behind Jordan Love. Now don't get it twisted. Willis is athletic. He's explosive. He's got arm strength that makes scouts drool. When he's come in for spot duty, he's flashed real potential. But potential isn't production. He couldn't lock down a starting job in Tennessee. He didn't separate himself long-term anywhere. And now the Browns are reportedly considering paying him starter money to develop on the job. $30 million for development. Let that sink in. This isn't Patrick Mahomes hitting the market. This isn't even a steady veteran who's won playoff games. This is a player who's shown glimpses, and that's it. And the justification? Some reports suggest his athletic profile fits Todd Monken's system because Monken just coordinated Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. And that's when you realize Cleveland might be talking themselves into something dangerous, because Malik Willis is not Lamar Jackson. Not even close. Lamar is a former MVP. A quarterback who processes defenses at lightning speed. A player who can beat you with his arm just as easily as his legs. A proven franchise cornerstone. Willis? He's still trying to prove he belongs as a full-time starter. Comparing the two because they can both run is like comparing a Honda Civic to a Ferrari because they both have 4 wheels. It sounds clever until you actually think about it. And here's the real issue. The Browns are reportedly willing to backload the contract and call him a developmental starter. That phrase should terrify Browns fans. Developmental starter means you're paying premium money to figure out if someone might become good enough someday, while your roster ages in the background. And Cleveland actually has talent. Myles Garrett is still in his prime. There are pieces on offense. There's a defense capable of competing. But windows don't stay open forever. And then, because apparently one quarterback controversy isn't enough, another name enters the mix. Fernando Mendoza. Just weeks ago, media voices around Cleveland were openly saying Mendoza isn't a franchise quarterback, not the guy you build around long-term. Talented? Sure, but not the one. Fast forward 3 weeks. And now there's chatter about trading multiple first-round picks to go get him. 2 firsts. For a player the same people just said isn't a franchise cornerstone. What changed in 3 weeks? He didn't play another game. There wasn't new tape. There wasn't some secret breakout performance. Just a narrative shift. And that right there is the Browns' biggest problem. There is no steady evaluation process. No clear vision. It's reactionary. It's emotional. It's chasing headlines instead of building stability. And looming over all